Welcome to Arts and Entertainment Houston Style. I'm your host, Alan Bourgeois, and today I have with me a former guest of ours, Manuel. Welcome back, Manuel.
Thank you, Alan. Appreciate you having me here.
It's a pleasure, believe me. You've come out with a book. It's called A Beautiful Heart. That was the English version. Now I understand it's been translated into Spanish, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about the book.
Well, the book is a collection of romantic poetry. It's been translated, as you said, into Spanish. The title is Corazón Hermoso, Beautiful Heart, and it's a colección poesía romántica. It's a collection of romantic poetry, if you will.
Now, what possessed you to go ahead and have it translated?
Well, we're trying to reach the Hispanic market. I am Hispanic, obviously.
Right.
So we're trying to make sure that we remain in our culture, that we help expand on that culture.
Now, isn't it also true, from what I've heard so far, that the people who've read this versus the English find that the Spanish version is more romantic, more loving, more passion? Is that
That's correct? That's correct.
Okay, so you've added a little bit of flavor to it of some sort,
well,
without meaning to, but it's there.
Exactly, it comes in the translation. You know, literally, our language has Latin roots, and you know, the Latin Romance language.
Okay. Where can people purchase the book?
The book is available through Amazon.com,
okay,
through my publisher, Wizard Consulting and Publishing,
okay,
and also available on the internet through Barnes & Noble.
Great. Now, being the fact that it's a romantic poetry, it just happens to be out right before Valentine's Day, right?
That's correct.
Now, are you going to be autographing copies for people anytime soon?
I certainly will.
Yeah.
We're looking for 2 venues. One will be a Hispanic festival that takes place on the 24th of February. That's a Sunday from 12 to 6. Hopefully you can stop by and visit with us and buy a book, and I'll autograph it for you. And also we're hoping to be at Casa Ramirez for Valentine's weekend, where we'll be doing, several other authors will be doing romantic poetry readings for Valentine's Day specifically.
Great. You have chosen a poem that you would like to read to us.
That's correct.
I'll let you do that.
Okay, this poem is Si amas. Si amas. El sacrificar es fácil. Llorarás por cualquier capricho. Reirás inesperadamente. Detendrás tu lengua. Llevar a cabo las manos firmemente. Aceptarás los errores. Perdonarás fácilmente. Dirigirás blando. Descubrirás tu alma. Hacerás el increíble. Te irás suavemente insano.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
I know on the English version I enjoyed it immensely. So
Thank you.
sounds good. You have, of course, the English version, the Spanish version, and also another book, I understand, Mysterious Memories.
That's correct.
What's the next project for you? What can we see from you?
Well, I'm working on a novel. It's a novel into the near future, and don't have a title yet. I've thought of a couple of titles tentatively, but I'm not really sure that I'm going to go with those yet. But it's an idea that I have about a new America, and hopefully we'll have that maybe early next year or later this year.
Great. Now, we've talked before about your poetry, and let's remind our viewers, especially our first-time viewers, where's this poem, the poetry coming from? I mean, other than the heart, but there's more to it than that, isn't there?
Oh yeah, poetry comes from all types of things inspire. You'd be surprised. The slightest movement, the slightest look, a feel, a touch, a sensation. You hear people talking and an idea pops into your head. You just develop on that idea. The fact that you can use language as a tool to emote is a beautiful thing, and to be able to do it in 2 languages, to me, is just unbelievable. It's just a wonderful sensation.
Now, I remember one time you mentioned that the women in your life also inspired some of that. Is that true?
That is correct. That is correct. The poetry, especially the romantic poetry, obviously, that is inspired by the women in my life, not necessarily lovers, not necessarily partners in that sense, but just the fact that I admire women, I am a romanticist. Can't help it.
Yeah, because I remember you once telling me your grandmother even inspired you.
Exactly,
and stuff,
exactly.
so.
Women have always inspired me. I've always felt, and pardon this, guys, but I've always felt that women are superior to men in many facets. That's not to cut down men. That's not the idea. It's just this belief that I have had since childhood. Women have been the primary role models in my life, and that inspires me.
So this book more honors that than anything else.
That is correct. That's correct. It is in a way. It is a way to honor the women who have inspired me in my life.
Okay. And the book is broken down into several sections. You have the beginning of romance and
That's
love.
right.
You have the current, the during time.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, the end
The end.
time. Sometimes they don't always last. And then you have some that are just romantic, but yet not really related to anyone. They're just
anyone in particular. Exactly. It's just feelings of romance that one feels. You can be alone and have a memory, a remembrance of someone, and that inspires the words to come.
Well, I congratulate you on having the Spanish version. I'm sure it was a challenge to go through.
Thank you so much. It is.
And I hope it does open up the market for you in that respect. I also understand from your publisher that it is also available not only as a hard copy for Amazon.com, but also as an ebook for the new Kindle system.
That is correct.
So people from around the world can download it off the internet and purchase it. So for our Latin American people and South American, there's something there for you.
Por favor.
And you will be at the Hispanic Book Festival June 24th from 12 to 6 here in Houston. There's more information on your publisher's website, wizardcnp.com.
That is correct.
Great, and you'll be autographing it, and
certainly will.
Who knows, you'll probably woo some more women over on, or let them inspire you.
There you go. I need
never
more
know,
inspiration.
so
Always can use the inspiration.
Yeah, but we'll keep it secret, with your girlfriend. So.
Thank you. I don't think she'd appreciate that.
Well, I thank you again for coming, and I wish you best of luck, and we look forward to seeing what your next project is. And I'm just amazed with everything you have.
Well, thank you, Alan. I appreciate it.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for watching, and we'll see you real soon.